Liquid moisture management properties of textile fabrics. Instrument name: Moisture Management Tester. Standard method conforming AATCC 195. Introduction. Fabric liquid moisture transport properties, called moisture management properties, influence the human perception of moisture sensations significantly. Some standards and test methods can be employed to evaluate the fabric's simple absorbency and wicking properties. However, the existing standards are unable to measure the behavior of liquid transfer of the clothing materials dynamically. Purpose: the Moisture Management Tester (MMT) made by STL Atlas is an instrument which is designed to sense, measure, and record the dynamic liquid transport properties of textiles, such as knitted and woven fabrics in 3 dimensions. Absorption rate: moisture absorbing time of the fabric's inner and outer surfaces. One-way transport capability: liquid moisture one-way transfer from the fabric's inner surface to outer surface. Spreading or drying rate: speed of liquid moisture spreading on the fabric's inner and outer surfaces. Preparation of test specimen: cut 5 specimens, each of 8 by 8 centimeters, taken diagonally across the width of the sample. Condition them in an environment controlled at temperature 27 plus or minus 2 degrees centigrade and 65 plus or minus 2% relative humidity for 24 hours. Now the sample is ready for testing. For this MMT testing, a predefined amount of test solution, that is synthetic sweat, is introduced onto the upper surface of the fabric. Before starting the testing, the conductivity of this test solution is checked with the conductivity meter. The conductivity value should be 16 plus minus 0.2 millisiemens. This test solution can be prepared by making up 1 liter distilled water with approximately 9 grams sodium chloride. The standard solution bottle is connected with a silicone tube to supply the test liquid for measurement. Measurement: switch on the MMT power button. The Sentinel hardware key is attached to the MMT software computer to make the connection with the instrument and the software. The liquid moisture management properties of a textile are evaluated by placing a fabric specimen between 2 horizontal, that is upper and lower, electrical sensors, each with 7 concentric pins. During the test, changes in the electrical resistance of the specimen due to spreading of the liquid are measured and recorded. The electrical resistance readings are used to calculate the fabric liquid moisture content changes that quantify dynamic liquid moisture transport behaviors in multiple directions of the specimen. Place the sample between the 2 sensors of MMT instrument. Bring the upper sensor down to place it over the sample. Close the MMT door. Put the standard parameter of testing in the software. Click on the Start button in the software to start the testing. The testing will continue for 120 seconds as per standards. The 2 lines appear in the graph. One is for the top surface measurement and the other is for the bottom surface measurement. The x-axis of the graph shows time in seconds and the y-axis shows water content percentage. Now the testing is completed. Remove the sample from MMT. Clean the sensors properly with the help of tissue paper and ensure that the sensors are completely dry. The tested results can be analyzed by observing the water content location versus time, where the water spreads from center to the outward direction. The MMT instrument gives different index values like wetting time, absorption rate, maximum wetted radius, spreading speed, one-way transport capability, and overall moisture management capability. MMT instrument also gives the final characteristic statement of samples like moisture management fabric, fast absorbing and quick drying fabric, water penetration fabric, and waterproof fabric. This drying rate instrument determines the drying rate of textile fabrics based on the evaporation rate at standard atmospheric conditions. Measurement of drying rate has become one of the important tests for studying the performance of moisture management fabrics which are used in sportswear. This testing is based on measuring the weight of water content which is applied on the fabric for a particular time period by using a weighing balance and with drying rate software connected to it. Drying rate tester consists of mainly the weighing balance, sample mounting frame and a syringe. For testing, cut 5 specimens, each of size 15.2 cm into 15.2 cm, in both the warp and weft way of direction. Condition the sample at 65 ± 2% RH and 27 ± 2 degrees centigrade temperature for 24 hours before testing. Open the drying rate tester software. Put the necessary testing parameters of testing time 20 minutes in the software. Click on the Run button. Mount the sample with a sample holder and plastic film in the drying rate tester. Tare the weight. Click Next. Inject 1 ml distilled water with the help of syringe and close the lid of the weighing balance. Ensure that there are no air bubbles in the syringe. Complete the procedure in the software to start the testing. The test will run for 20 minutes. The drying rate software gives the drying rate test values for analysis.